Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Decoding Nerdcore. I know this is a series I have not been doing in a minute. I won't even lie to you. Last episode was episode 2 of season 4, and y'all really enjoyed the last episode. But I apologize so hard for not dropping any more Decoding Nerdcores like in the last. I don't know how many months. I can't remember the last time I did it. But we are back at it again, guys. So hopefully you forgive me at the bottom of your heart that I didn't mean to leave y'all hanging like that. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have another special person on this video. Some of you, if you follow their channel, you will know who he is. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, he's really a really goated person, another reactor, kind of. He how about this? He's a part of another podcast. All right, some of y'all may know where it's from. It's called the what's it called? I just had it in my head. Dang it! Hold up. No. I should be ashamed of myself. It is it's something district podcast. It's what I remember. So what I remember.
The Entertainment District.
Entertainment District. That's what it was called. Alright, so if y'all don't know who they are, you should go check them out. They are really cool people. Now you can check the channel down in the description below. Some of you may know Vic's Fortune. He is also on that. He's really good person. But today we have none other than my boy. I should be ashamed of myself. I should be ashamed of myself. Man,
it's okay.
Tell him who you are, bro. Tell him who you are.
My name is Jason, with the Entertainment District. Also going by JReelz. And I'm, grateful and honored to be a guest today.
Probably. Thank you for coming on. So if y'all heard that his name is Jason, or he goes by JReelz as he does on the channel, you can check out his Instagram below too as well. Again, he is a very goated person with a goated podcast. So, as you guys know, this channel is mainly talking to reactors, talking to other nerdcore artists that I interview. But as you may know, I also started to stretch beyond that and go to other content creators, other people who have nothing to do with nerdcore per se, but still love to indulge in the pop culture. And that is what today's episode is going to be about. We're going to be talking about nothing but pop culture, because I feel like that's what brings everyone together. Everyone's got a little geek side to them. I feel like that's just what makes the world a better place at the end of the day. But it's not worth it. It's a waste of time. If you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Let's get straight into this. So, Jason or JReelz, let us know how did you get into doing? First off, how did you get into pop culture? That's the number one thing. Second, what made you want to be on a podcast like with your friends?
So the podcast was my idea.
Okay.
Vic, he was already reacting to videos, and he already had like a YouTube following, and all the content that he was making, I thought it was really cool. And we're talking about, all the same stuff that I like. Like he's reviewing all the stuff that I'm interested in. And I thought it would just be a fun thing if we were to make a podcast. And then I also said we should bring in Alicia and Xavier as well. And it became a lot bigger than I had expected. I never really had aspirations of being a podcaster per se, but it's kind of got there.
Okay. I understand it would be like first off, it's really good that you started the podcast. To be quite frank, I thought Vic started it. Me, Brian, and also I thought he started it, but it's really good that you started it too. But that makes more sense. That makes sense how like you didn't expect it to get as big as you thought it was, because at first started off with like by yourself, and then it eventually got to the point where just like everyone enjoyed the big talks that you guys had. So I understand that completely. But how did you like get into like pop culture per se?
How did I get into Pop culture. I mean, it's just like a combination of all the things that we're interested in movies, we're interested in shows, we're interested in actors and artists, musicians, so it's just a combination of all the things that we're all interested in, and then just diving deeper, actually giving our opinion on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would say the Cure. You consider yourself a fan of like the bigger brands, Marvel, DC, anime. Yeah. Okay. Because I know some people say I know some people who say they're fans of pop culture, and obviously that means every single version of pop culture, whether that's like superheroes, fantasy, sci-fi. It's still pop culture as a whole, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them mean more on the fantastical side of things. So when they say like, "Oh, I'm a fan of pop culture," like, "Oh, you like Marvel?" Or anything? No, I like more like Lord of the Rings. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're on that side of pop culture.
That too.
Yeah. What would you say is like your favorite pop culture brand?
Like franchise, like movie franchise.
Yeah, movie franchise. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Star Wars.
Okay. Star. Do you care to explain why?
I mean, Star Wars has always been my favorite thing. Like since I was a kid, the Jedi have always fascinated me. The Sith has always fascinated me. Just the whole duality of the two, the exploring of the more mystical side of Star Wars with the Force and everything. All that stuff was really fascinating to me. And then all of the characters. And then what really drove it home for me, after really enjoying the original and then the prequels, is Clone Wars. Clone Wars drove it home, and now I'm here.
Yeah, I understand that. I remember when I was younger. For those everyone watching knows exactly how old I am. But to give you an exact point of how old I am, I was around the time when Clone Wars, I believe, just came out, or it was airing on TV. So I was like practically the target demographic for Clone Wars, and I never was into Star Wars like at all for my entire life. I never was into Star Wars up until maybe high school. High school-ish is when I started to get into it. Before that, I could care less about Star Wars. I knew nothing about the lore. The only characters I actually knew were Luke Skywalker, Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Darth Vader. So only people I knew. After that, nothing. I know nothing of it. So, but I can 100% say that Clone Wars was a very good show, because even though I knew nothing of the lore of Star Wars, I did watch Clone Wars, and I can 100% say it is like by far one of the greatest shows that were to come out of like the early 2000s. Early 2000s? Is that
ever?
Is that when that show came out? Early 2000s?
Yeah, early 2000s. But I'm gonna say ever. That finale of Clone Wars is I think it's one of the top 5 highest rated finales of all time.
I don't blame that. The finale was amazing. I was like, they're never gonna make this again. They're never gonna make a show like this again. Like, the only show I can even say that come close to it at that time was Avatar. It was the only show that came close with it being just as good. And
I agree.
Yeah. If y'all have problems with that, y'all can fight me in the comments.
But then, I mean, you also have Star Wars Rebels, and Rebels is great also. It's not, I don't think it's as good, but I mean, Rebels is great.
I heard Rebels was good. I didn't watch, what is it? The Bad? What was it?
Oh, Bad Batch?
The Bad Batch. I never watched it, but I did hear that was actually good. It was good. They did say it wasn't as great as Clone Wars, but they did say it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a decent entry, especially if you're into the clones. I'm not the biggest fan of the clones, but I mean it's still a good entry.
Well, what if since we're on the topic of Star Wars, right? I've had this discussion many times with some of my friends who are Star Wars fans, and
Okay.
it is a conversation that we've had many times, and each time we're both just like it's one of those conversations where you're just like you understand both points of views, but you're just like, I don't want to listen, right? It's the only example I can give it. So the conversation we had was why, The Force Awakens is the most expensive movie ever. Of course, apparently, not just like recently, maybe a few years ago, found that out that it was the most expensive movie to be made, right? But the one issue I have with it, and I think it's an issue that even how to put this? I'm sure everyone you're watching knows who Snoke was, right? Snoke was like the next big bad of the trilogy.
A fraud.
Oh, big fraud, absolutely.
Fraud.
All right, but I understand his frustration when it came to Kylo, mainly because of the fact that, again, he lost to someone who's never picked up a lightsaber, nor has any battle experience, right? Now, where the argument comes in is my friend. He tried to make up so much like reasons as to why he lost, but I was like, no. I had to break it down for him. I'm like, okay, imagine. Now he didn't like play a bunch of video games, so I had to break it down. I'm like, imagine you training your son at basketball for his entire life to the point where like he is the best in the entire school, best in the entire like city, right? Scouts are looking at him. He's getting bare scholarships. He's practically to put it in perspective, he's pretty much becoming the next Bron. You know what I'm saying? The wrestler, next Bronny, right? But you imagine he's a good basketball player, everything. And then along comes someone who has little to none basketball experience, touched the ball within like 2 weeks and knows a few moves, and that is it. Like nothing. Like he's not even that good. And you watch your son absolutely get his ass whooped by this very person who does not know much about basketball. Would you not be upset? Would you not be upset, right?
Okay. Can I give my honest opinion on this? But also play devil's advocate. I'm gonna take devil's advocate side because I see both sides. On one hand, it's not the best writing, and I don't love it. I was never the biggest fan of Rey being the sole Jedi.
Yeah, everyone agrees with that. 100%.
So I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I don't like her beating Kylo Ren. So not necessarily easily, but kind of easily. But at the same time, that is also the majority of storylines. It's not necessarily a new idea that you have your villain who's been training for mad long, hundreds of years, and then you have your kid that just comes along with all the raw power in the world. He sees his friend in danger, and then he powers up, and now is able to defeat the villain who has been training his whole life for this. We've seen this 1,000 times.
Fair.
So, I mean,
Fair. We have seen this many times.
We've seen it many times.
We've seen it in anime many times. We've seen it so many times. But so I understand that piece. That piece I understand, and I agree with that. Right? It still kind of trips me up the fact that I'm like, you have like 2 decades worth of experience. So much so that you're able to stop a blast from a gun mid-air, which is like an incredible feat, which is cold as hell. Cause mind you, those beams are moving at light speed, and you stopped it mid-air. That's amazing, right? So I want you to tell me, Kylo, how the hell you get your ass whooped by someone who, even if she had fight experience, never touched a lightsaber in her life?
Yeah.
Explain to me that. So I understand Snoke's.
I don't know, but Kylo Ren's also a fraud.
They're both frauds. Everyone's a fraud.
Everyone's a fraud in that. in that series. I don't love the sequel series. I don't shit on it as much, but I do think it's one of the worst trilogies of all time. I think it's
Of all time.
it's there because every movie tried to outdo the other one. Every movie tried to
Force
embrace.
Awakens was pretty good.
Force Awakens was good, but then Last Jedi tried to retcon everything that happened in Force Awakens. Oh, like, Rey, your parents are important. In Last Jedi, they're not important. Finn, you're about to be a Jedi. No, you're not. Finn, you're about to have a relationship with Rey. No, you won't.
No.
Everything tried to like rewrite what was worked on in Force Awakens, and then Rise of Skywalker came out, and it tried to retcon everything in Last Jedi.
I will say that I remember when I first saw Last Jedi, I'm like, what's so bad about this? I heard everyone saying it was garbage. I'm like, it's not so bad.
I hate it.
And then when I went back to watch it like the second time, when I was like a little bit older and knew more about Star Wars and everything, then I was like, okay, this movie actually is hot garbage. This movie is actually pretty bad. Not just that, the pacing in the movie was so awful. It was so slow. We spent 90% of the movie in space, and I'm like, this is what we're doing?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I wasn't the biggest fan.
That's fair. I think till this day, my favorite like Star Wars piece of Star Wars media it's either Clone Wars between Clone Wars or Mandalorian. I watched the Mandalorian like 3 times. It is actually,
as far as shows?
Yeah, as far as shows, Mandalorian is like.
I'm a roll. This is just me, but because I'm also a very big. Ah man, I hope this doesn't mess up the video because I'm getting a call. Oof. Hold on. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna answer. But as far as shows go, I love Mandalorian. I do, but my favorite is Ahsoka because I'm such a big Wars fan.
You and me both.
Seeing Ahsoka live action, it was something special for me. And then I also get to see the Rebels live action. I get to see Ezra and Sabine and
fair.
I mean, Hera. Like just seeing all of the Rebels live action, it was just awesome for me.
Yeah, I remember when Ahsoka came out, it was like, yes, we need this. I'm like, we haven't seen Ahsoka since Clone Wars. We need something to bring her back.
Well, we saw her in Rebels. We saw her in Rebels.
Fair, we did. But I'm like, that's not enough though. That's like nothing. I'm like, I need her. I need.
That was a lot. That was a lot because now we get to see her as an adult, and we saw her fight Vader. I think that's a top 5 fight in Star Wars for me.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Ahsoka versus Vader. 100%. Ahsoka versus Vader was something special.
That was
dialogue, all of it.
Because because people listening, if you grew up watching Clone Wars, you understand how much people have been begging for this fight and how much emotional backstory goes into it. Because this is the same Ahsoka that was fighting alongside Anakin. So imagine she fighting him as Darth Vader. What the scene that got me too is when he thought she died and everything. I can't remember. When he
in Clone Wars. When he was in the snow?
Yeah, when he was in the snow.
That was Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah, it was oh my gosh.
So sad.
He didn't want to. You could tell he was actually very sad. But
yeah.
I'm gonna start crying again.
Don't cry.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, listen, I was. If you asked me this, like, if you asked me the Star Wars questions 10 years ago, I would know shit, but not jack shit about it. But now, I have a deep part of my soul that has a special place for Star Wars. I don't know where it came from. That's where it came from. Yeah.
It's peak.
It was peak. What I do need though. Listen.
What
I do need is I need a original Star Wars story. I don't care what they got to do to make it work. I need me like a guy who just either two things. One, we need like a live action or animated Star Killer show, please.
Yeah.
We need that.
My theory, I could be wrong, but I do have a theory that Ahsoka 2 is gonna explore the gods of Mortis. My theory is that Anakin is going to be the father. Ahsoka, who is already has the spirit of the daughter, which is the light side of the Force. That is already within her, which is why I kind of think she's immortal. Don't know, but it seems like it. And then the son, who was also voiced by the voice actor of Starkiller. I want to say it'll be Starkiller. I could be wrong, but I believe it'll be Starkiller.
If we get Starkiller,
that would be dope. That would be dope. I think they're gonna do it, man, because Sam Witwer, he's so involved in everything Star Wars that not exploring that character, I think it's a misstep, and it's not gonna happen. Like, he's involved in everything. He's Darth Maul. You know, he's I don't know, man. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna go that route.
Hold on to the hope, because we might.
I think they're gonna go that route, but we'll see.
We'll see about that. But we're gonna switch little gears, because right now the big thing that's been happening in pop culture has not been Star Wars. It has been the fact that Marvel is coming back with Peak at the end
Doomsday.
of the year. Doomsday. For those, if you've been living under a rock recently, people, then you should know that Avengers Doomsday is dropping in. I'm here talking like a freaking YouTube video. Doomsday is coming out December 17th? 18th? Like, I actually don't remember the date.
I know it's December.
It's December. All I know is two things. One, Doom is going to bring Doom. It's going to bring hella problems. Two, your boy already copped his tickets for a long time. Since the first trailer dropped, I brought my tickets.
Nice.
I'm going to be front and center. I know some are going to say I'm going to be crazy for this. I don't care. I got like front row seat. Literally front row seat. I don't care.
Front?
I don't care. My neck hurts. I don't care. I'm a Marvel nerd by heart. I'm looking up at
You're gonna be like this?
I don't care. I'm looking up.
Oh.
I want to be able to see the sweat glands on the face, front and center.
Okay.
That's how close I want to be.
No doubt.
But Doomsday listen, there's been so many movies coming out that came out this year. I it's really hard to decide which is going to be the movie of the year. You know, we're gonna have Doom, we're gonna have Doomsday, we had Spider-Man, we had The Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
Two of them are definitely like blockbuster hits, 100%. The Odyssey and Spider-Man. Dune and Doomsday, come on.
They're gonna be hits.
They're gonna be hits too.
Yeah.
But who knows? Because I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I was this hyped to see. Actually, it's a lot. I was about to tell a damn lie. The last time I was this hyped to see an Avengers movie was Infinity War.
You weren't hyped for Endgame?
Don't get me wrong. I was hyped for Endgame. All right, I watched Endgame like 5 times. Okay, I recently just finished watching it too. Don't get me wrong. I was hyped for Endgame, right? Because they was like, what can happen after this? What's gonna happen after Infinity War, right? But you have to understand, in 2018, Infinity War, when they dropped the trailer for Infinity War, everyone and their mama went insane on that. You got Captain America coming back. Hulk coming back, everyone was like, "Yo, the whole Avengers are coming back together." Black Panther, come on, everyone's coming back.
I gotta say, Endgame got it, man. For like,
no, yeah, 100%.
For hype and anticipation, like when that trailer came out, and like the remaining original 6 Avengers, they were like, whatever it takes.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, man, whatever it takes. I'm in there with you. We in there together.
But like, even too with Infinity War, I was like, I think what made it even more, why I liked it, why I was more hyped for more, is just the fact this is when we actually get to see Thanos show
the GOAT.
show how powerful he is and how terrifying he is. And when I see this man in the trailer dogging everyone, I'm like, this straps. There's no way they're winning this one, right? So when I see Doomsday, I get reminded of the trauma I almost had watching the Infinity War trailer. I'm like, Thanos is piecing everyone up in this movie. And then I look at Doomsday. What's Doomsday doing? Piecing up everyone in this movie. This is going to be the Infinity War of the new saga.
Well, because Doom's gonna win.
Oh, Doom's gonna win.
He's gonna win. And then we're gonna go into Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And they're gonna reset everything. But Secret
Wars is gonna be hype. It's going to.
I'm nervous.
To be fair, a lot of people are nervous, and I'm one of those people because Secret Wars. I hope they pull a lot from the source material. That's my big thing. If they don't, it's going to suffer big.
I am nervous about Secret Wars. I'm already hearing rumors that I don't like.
Nah, you can't always trust the rumors.
You can't always trust the rumors and the leakers. You can't always, but then sometimes they get it right. Sometimes they get it right.
Yeah, that's right. Like for example, guys, if you don't know, recently, a few days ago, someone leaked a clip of Beyond the Spider-Verse, and it went all over Twitter. And yes, I'm talking about it. I'm not showing the video, but I'm talking about it. And I saw the video. I was like, first I thought it was fake. I won't lie, I thought it was fake. But then they were making jokes, and they were the dialogue was like, no, this is too real to be fake. And I'm like, we're cooking.
The Morales versus Morales. That one.
He's like, you gotta roll your R's. Like, oh, this is but
if Spider-Verse hits, is this the best superhero trilogy ever?
Okay, I've been asked this question before, and I can 100% say yes. I think it will be the best superhero trilogy ever. Right? Because spoiler guys, I never saw Spider-Man Brand New Day yet. I haven't seen it yet. I got robbed twice from seeing it.
Oh, I'm so lucky. I was about to say something about Brand New Day, but I'm glad I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen some clips, but they were already in the trailer. Like I saw the Hulk for Spider-Man. I knew it was going to be in the trailer, so that I'm not worried about everything, right? But I will say this. In my opinion, Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie. If we're talking about movies as a whole, it's Spider-Verse. Sorry, Sam Raimi. Sorry, Andrew Garfield. Sorry, Tom Holland. I know he's the longest running one, but Into the Spider-Verse is way better than any Spider-Man movie. I'm sorry.
It's not a hot take. Not a hot take.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Because I have gotten rules for it. Like, are you crazy? I'm like, yes, I am crazy. Because this is the best Spider-Man movie. Right? When 2018 came, I don't know how was 2018.
What's the only Spider-Man movie to win Best Picture?
Facts.
Spider-Verse did animated movie. It won.
Best animated movie. That movie. I watched that movie 8 times because that was amazing. Yes, I'm a Marvel nerd. That's what Marvel nerds do. They rewatch it. I watched Spider-Verse so many times to the point where now I'm like, it's the spot scene just gets my spine tingling every single time I see it where he finally becomes like a freaking
Monster.
a monster. I'm like, look at the animation right there. Look at the animation. It's beautiful. And I hear people saying, "Oh, Spider-Verse supposed to come out this time and this." I'm like, look at the animation. I would expect it to take 5 years, because if we're gonna get peak, I want it to be good. I don't want it to be rushed. I'm sorry.
Fair.
I don't want it to be rushed.
Fair.
That's just me. Yeah, that's just me, y'all. I'm saying right now, Spider-Verse is the best. It's going to be the best trilogy. It's going to be. Y'all can say, "Oh, what about the Dark Knight?" No. Dark Knight was good. All 3 movies were good. Don't get me wrong.
Dark Knight's great. Right now, I got Captain America as the best.
Man, he no ball. My man knows ball. Captain America, First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and Civil War.
Civil War.
Some of you may count. Was it Brave New World? Brave New World was. I heard. I've watched it many times. It's my opinion. It's better than the first Avenger, but not as good as the other 2. That's just me.
I don't got no problem with what's it called? Brave World. I'm not one of the people that got a problem with it. And maybe because I'm biased, because some things about me. I mean, Sam Wilson's Falcon, first toy I've ever had. I got an affinity with Sam Wilson's character. Like, I love the Sam Wilson Captain America run. So seeing it live action, for me, it just hit. It hit good. I like seeing Sam Wilson as Captain America. Do I think that the movie was void of flaws? Nah, like, it had its flaws. Do I think it was trash? No, I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't terrible. People were clowning it like it was bad and stuff. I'm like, we're not gonna sit here and act like She-Hulk doesn't exist.
She-Hulk was bad, but it wasn't worse.
Huh?
It wasn't the worst though.
What?
It was bad. It wasn't the worst.
What's worse than She-Hulk?
Secret Invasion.
Okay, that's fine.
The worst.
Well, okay.
Bottom tier.
I would have to disagree with this, right? I would say She-Hulk.
Secret Invasion.
I would say
Right.
She-Hulk was worse. Secret Invasion was bad, but it did you can't, like, there were some moments there that did have you like, oh shit.
Yeah, hell no.
Whether it was good, like, for example, for my oh shit moment was when they killed Maria Hill. I was like, oh shit. They did Maria Hill. I hated that scene, right? But there was also another scene where I was like, oh shit. For example, when Talos pulled up on Gravik and he stabbed him, my man, everyone around him squared up and shaped it. I was like, that's kind of tough. I want that. That was kind of tough. I won't hold you. That was like, imagine you go to confront another one of your species and you stab him and everyone around him turn into that guy, ready to square up with you. I'll be like, you got that. You got that one.
Whack. They folded with the scrolls. Folded like a wallet, like laundry. They folded.
Nah, I would. Well, Secret Invasion was bad. It was bad, but She-Hulk was just worse. It was
At least they gave me Daredevil.
That's the only thing.
At least.
That's the only good thing about She-Hulk. That Daredevil. Everyone pulled up for Daredevil.
To me, there's nothing good about Secret Invasion. They ruined it to me, and because Secret Invasion is one of my favorite Marvel storylines. So I'm going into Secret Invasion thinking everyone's a Skrull. I'm thinking Captain America was a Skrull. I'm thinking Hawkeye was a Skrull. I'm trying to put together little moments like, there's something wrong with that character. I don't know about him. Come to find out, it's just Rhodey. Rhodey, the only Skrull.
We still don't even know how long he's been a Skrull for. Some people still think he's been a Skrull since 2016. I don't believe that though.
That shit is.
I think he was still.
I gotta have Secret Invasion at the very bottom, and then is She-Hulk right under that? I feel like there's something else.
Yes. Wait,
how can
we forget about Ironheart? Okay, listen.
Oh. Hey,
Okay, listen.
Get Ironheart out of here.
Before we say anything, let me state my opinion on Ironheart. Was it a good show? Hell no. Hell no. It was far from good. But it wasn't the greatest of shows, but it was an okay show. There were some moments that were low-key kind of garbage, won't lie. The first 3 episodes, not that. Nah, they weren't it. But it did pick up later on in the season, and I did enjoy those points. I won't lie, right? Because don't get me wrong, you can't lie that you did not either shock, scream, or be like when you found out who was sitting across from her. When it was confirmed that it was Mephisto, you can't lie. You were like, we're dealing with the actual devil of Marvel right now. We're talking to the actual devil of Marvel right now. I was like, oh my god, it's Mephisto.
He shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be in Ironheart. And all the
everyone said that too. Why is he in Ironheart? Until you actually think about logic, be like, okay, you know what? It makes sense. It doesn't make sense why he's in Ironheart, but
no,
when you think about it, just like, no. I guess I can see it, right?
And the more I think about it, it makes me mad. Like, oh, actually, no, because if we think about it, he should have been in WandaVision, and if he's not in WandaVision,
why would he?
Then he should be in Agatha.
Agatha, he should have been. I won't lie. Agatha, he should have been.
He should be in Agatha. Who works for Mephisto? Agatha. What?
No, I think that's why they had. No, I think in my opinion, I feel like the original plot for Agatha both had Mephisto, but they're like, no, let's save him. Let's save something else, and they replaced him with Death. Now, Death wasn't a bad character. She actually played a pretty good role in that whole series. I'm not lying. But listen, my opinion, Ironheart wasn't. It was terrible. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't.
I got. Can I give opinions about Ironheart? First, okay. I had to just look this up real quick. Can you see this? Can you see that?
I can see it.
You see that clearly?
Yeah.
Is that a Power Ranger, or is that Ironheart? What am I looking at right there? That looks like the 6th Ranger. That looks like the evil Power Ranger before they turned good. I hated that suit. That suit was some bullshit.
I can't really blame you for being upset, because when she got introduced in Wakanda Forever, everyone was like, why is she?
I ain't like that neither.
Like, what purpose does she serve in this story?
She looked like a Bionicle. My girl has had 7 suits, and none of them look like Ironheart. She has looked like a Bionicle. She's looked like a Power Ranger. She has looked.
Oh my god.
She's looked like everything but Ironheart. And they've had like 7 tries. Like, at this point, she looked like cubics. I don't know what they're doing with her. I hate it. I hate it. And then they made my girl a criminal, a murderer.
What? No. Okay. Well, that part, I can't say I don't put this.
They made my girl a cheater. She cheated in college, so they kick her out.
Cheated in college? She didn't cheat. What are you talking about?
She did. She was doing everybody's homework, doing everybody's stuff for money. So they kick her out.
You have to make ends meet. I understand that part.
Oh,
you gotta make ends meet. You gotta make ends meet. That's why she went to go do, like, I don't condone the criminal activity, but if you need the money and there's no other way to get the money, you have it. Listen, I would have let her slide if it was like a one and done thing. One and done, and that was it. One and done, I would be like, fine, right? And it's technically, is it murder if someone's trying to kill you? Technically, it's self-defense. Technically, it was self-defense.
She shouldn't have been there. Why are you running with a criminal organization? What are you doing? You know what? On my podcast, I'm learning that there's a difference between the MCU and comics, and I'm a comic fan. So like, I'm going into this expecting Riri to be a certain way, and then when she's not anything like that, I automatically hate it. And I'm trying to give it some grace. I hate this take of Riri. I hate it.
That's fair. I think
I'm not a fan.
People like keep forgetting that the MCU and the Marvel comics are like two completely different like universes. And it's not even just saying that; it's actually been confirmed that the Marvel comics are in a different universe than the MCU. Right? And we were meant to believe the MCU was Earth 616. Come to find out, across the Spider-Verse, it's Earth 1999-99. That's the it's a different universe. So when people say, "Oh, he's not wearing the accurate suit," well, what do you expect? This is not the comics universe. This is the MCU universe.
I'm also not the biggest multiverse, but
okay,
I'm
thank you. At least someone agrees.
I'm ready for multiverse to end. Like I need Dr. Doom to come do what he got to do, set everything into one timeline, and keep it there. Too mad at that. My issues with multiverse started with No Way Home.
Yeah, I would definitely say that that's why, in my opinion, No Way Home. Listen, I like No Way Home, but I only like it because of the villains and Toby and Andrew. It's the only reason I watched it. And I've met these people. It's the only reason I watched it. I could care less about the plot. I wanted to see my ghosts back again, right? So I'm like the whole But ladies and gentlemen, that's just my opinion. If you want to come fight for me in the comments, go ahead and fight me in the comments. I'll be there with an AK-47 waiting for you.
My gosh. Okay.
I'll be waiting for a rocket launch. I'll be waiting for you guys. Come, don't worry. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll wait for you guys. Wait. Yeah, but as you see, y'all, we're both Marvel nerds. Everyone's a Marvel nerd when they lock in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will say though, right now, listen. As much as I'm waiting for Doomsday, there is one thing that I am waiting for, and it is not Marvel. It's not DC either. It's not superheroes. It's not, it has nothing to do with superheroes. We're now shifting to the anime talk.
Oh.
And that is a very, as you can see behind me on my wall, I got Demon Slayer. Dragon.
Even my shirt, if you can see the shirt.
Hold on, that my boy Killer?
Yeah, you know, something like. You know.
Okay. Man knows ball. I am waiting for Dragon Ball to come back in October. Because my whole fan base, everyone on this channel knows that Dragon Ball is my favorite anime of all time. Now, is it the first anime I watched? No, it's One Piece. Technically, it was One Piece. But One Piece is too slow for me. So, I watched Dragon Ball. Specifically the Cell Saga. That's what got me into it. Cell Saga is what got me into it. And when I found out that they were bringing Dragon Ball Super back, well, technically, yeah. And I was like, oh, bad, Dragon Ball Super's coming back up. And they're reanimating everything.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I had mixed feelings about it. I won't lie. I was mixed about it. I was like, okay. And on one hand, we getting quality. We getting pure good quality back. Great animation. And I heard it was going to be more closer to the manga. So I was like, that's very good. Right?
Okay.
On the other hand, can you replicate Peak? I don't think so. I don't think you could replicate that. That's just me. Because anyone here would know that Dragon Ball Super broke the internet back in 2018. It broke, not just the internet, it broke the world. And if you know what scenes I'm talking about, then you know. We talking about Ultra Instinct, Goku going Ultra Instinct for the first time.
Yeah.
And Goku and Frieza fighting Jiren together. I'm like, they had whole live stream events happening happening around the world specifically for this moment. And I'm like, we're never gonna get that back. We're never gonna get that back. So when I found out they're reanimating the Beer Saga, the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 saga, the Tournament of Power saga, I was like, I want to see it in good quality, but at the same time, you can't replicate that. You can't replicate it because it was good for its time. I understand though. But who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong.
I feel you.
Well, what would you say is your top 5 favorite animes though?
My top 5 favorite animes. Okay. All right. Number 1, Code Geass. That's my number 1 favorite all time. I think the story is too crazy. I think the power system is too crazy. The characters are dope. I'm such a fan of mech suits. I've always been a fan of jumping in a giant robot and fighting other giant robots. That's my bag. So you give me all of that stuff, you put it into one thing. And I like more mature animes. I like the cursing. I like the mature relationships. I like shooting somebody. Like, I like all that stuff. Right? So Code Geass to me has everything that I need in an anime. And it gives you one of the greatest twists in an anime ever also. It gives you so much. And one of the highest rated finales ever. So that's my number 1. Number 2. People might get mad. Demon Slayer. Okay.
People get mad at that.
People might get mad that it's so high. But number 2 is Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer.
Whoa. Who gets mad at that?
People get mad at Demon Slayer. They say it's just good because of animation. Wrong.
Yeah,
the storyline is good. And just because the storyline is simple does not mean it is not executed well. Something does not have to be extremely complex to be good. The storyline can be simple. Yes, he wants to turn his sister back human. He wants to kill the demon that did it. Sure, that is a simple desire.
Simple.
But they execute it extremely well.
Wow.
They give you so many great characters. They give you Nezuko. They give you Zenitsu. They give you Inosuke. They give you Akaza with his great backstory. They give you a fire design with Upper One. Kokoshibo's design is crazy.
Cute.
Upper 2 is dope. My favorite character in Demon Slayer, my girl Shinobu. She deserves a statue in the Demon Slayer world. She deserves a statue for her contribution. She deserves a statue for her contributions because I don't want to spoil it for the ones that haven't read it, but my girl, even after death, still contributes. So my girl deserves a statue. I love Demon Slayer. I love so many characters in it. I love the power system. I think it's so cool. I love the art style, the animation, all that stuff is really cool to me. That's my number 2. My number 3, Big Bleach. Big Bleach. I'm talking about
3 for 3 right now.
I'm talking about Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, throw it all together. 1,000 Year Blood War is cooking everything right now. Yeah. Even though I don't love as many characters as I do in Demon Slayer, but Ichigo, Aura, Ichigo goes so crazy to me. He is just one of my favorite characters. He's one of my favorite MCs. They give you some of the dopest villains, Ukiura and Aizen, Yuabaha. I roll with Bleach so hard. All right, so Bleach is my number 3. Number 4, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah,
that's a nice one. I have not heard Yu Yu Hakusho on anyone's list I've asked.
I love the story of Yu Yu Hakusho. I love it. And they got the best team. They got the best team in anime to me. That's Team Urameshi. All 4 of them go crazy. Even my boy Kuwabara, who's a bum, but not really. Not really. He still
but not in my eyes.
I love Yu Yu Hakusho. That's 4. And my 5th one, like I said, I love mech suits. I gotta go Gundam.
I was just about to say, I'm like, yes, he's gonna say Gundam. I'm trying to bet.
But a specific one, Iron-Blooded Orphans, rounds out. Iron-Blooded Orphans is my top 5 solidified.
Man, that's a stacked list, though. What the hell? Yo, listen. If y'all don't appreciate this man not only gave us top 5 golden shows, but he gave us 5 good reasons as why they're his top 5. Not just base guys reasons like, oh, it's my first anime I've watched. No, this man gave us actual reasons as to why it's his favorite. Like, come on, give him his props, though. Give him his props. All right.
Thank you.
I got a question for you. What would you say is the top 5 worst animes of all time?
What a question. I've never been asked that one. Top 5 worst.
They know what my number 1 is. My audience knows what my number 1 is.
Ooh, I think. Okay. Top 5 worst. Worst, I'm gonna say. I can't really put an order on it because I've never thought about this before.
No worries.
But I'm gonna say 7 Deadly Sins is there.
That's valid. I won't lie. That's valid.
I'm gonna say 7 Deadly Sins is there. What are? This is tough. What are some that I just could not get through? I'm gonna say Dr. Stone is there.
Ooh.
I couldn't get through that one.
That one hit me. I want that. That one hit me.
I don't like Dr. Stone.
I love Dr. Stone. It doesn't slow a bit here. I won't lie, but that one did. You didn't stab me. You just poked me.
I'm sorry. Let me think. Worst is tough. Okay. Ooh, this is tough. What are some that I hate? Like, it's not coming to me right now. Some that I just could not sit through.
It could be more of like, not exactly animes you hate, more so animes you just A, couldn't get through, obviously. B, one that never really appealed to you, per se.
What?
So it's not exactly the worst animes, but just those animes you just never got into, animes you think are not the greatest.
Ooh. I want to be very clear. I do not think this is a bad anime. It does not appeal to me.
It's a heavy hitter. Ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself.
Naruto. I know.
Okay, see, that was a whole stack, and then you twisted it.
I know. I can't get into Naruto, and I tried. I watched when he was young. I tried because so many of my friends were like, "You gotta watch Naruto," and I'm like, "All right, I'll try." And I got all the way to Shippuden, and I gave up. I just couldn't do it no more. It's just not for me. It's I don't know. It just doesn't speak to me.
I will say one thing. Yes, when I was in grade 7, I did have friends tell me to watch Naruto. And this is back when I was like not just starting on anime, but like I was getting there. I've done watch Dragon Ball, still in the midst of watching One Piece and everything. They told me to watch Naruto. And I was like, Naruto doesn't look that good to me. They're like, no, you should watch it. I was like, alright, fine, I'll watch it. I kid you not, I got through like a good season and I stopped. And I didn't go back to it until high school.
It's a tough watch.
It was a tough watch. But then I actually sat down and watched it, and I was like, oh, damn. It's like I was missing out on actual...
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think this is a bad one. It's one that I can't really get into.
There's no which one really appeals to. That's fair. That's fair.
4, I'm gonna say Beastars.
Fair. Fair.
I'm gonna say Beastars. Yeah.
Totally.
That
fair.
one, I gave that one right up.
Yeah, I watched 3 episodes and I said nope. Not for me.
And 5, only because this is one that really disappointed me. Code Geass Rose of what? It's Code Geass Rose or something like that. Hold on. Code Geass Rose of the Recapture. Trash.
Trash? Like trash is actually actual garbage?
Hated it. I wanted to like it. I thought it was gonna be something special. And then when you actually see what it's about,
you're like, it's not.
Alright, I give up. I hated that one.
For me, I'll go from 5 and up. Number 5. Oh, this is. I never really had to think about it. So I know my number 1 hate. Worst anime of all time is. For number 5, JoJo's. I know a lot of people love JoJo's Bizarre
I'll never even watch this.
There you go. So y'all can get off my ass now, okay? Thank you. Because I've had people say like, oh, you can watch JoJo's. I'm like, first off, it's not that I don't like JoJo's. The fact that like it's, for me, it's just too damn zesty. I'm sorry. I can't watch an anime where like manuals are moving like Louis Vuitton models. I'm sorry. I can't watch it. I'm just like, nah. I can't. But I will say, I did see the first season of it, and I was like, no, this actually is pretty good. I'm going to hold you. This is actually pretty good. But I didn't watch anything further than that. 4th, I would have to give it. Sticky one. Number 4, I would say that y'all gonna come for me in the comments for this one. For number 4, I say Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling.
I ain't mad at you.
Thank you.
I ain't mad at you. They glazed Solo Leveling.
They did.
They glazed it.
The first season was actually amazing. First season was good. Amazing.
It's alright.
Second season, I was like, okay, so it looks like we're following the formula that I'm not liking so much.
They took Hunter x Hunter's whole flow.
Oh.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Whole flow. I was like,
they took it all. Now we fighting ants. Now we fighting the Ant King.
Like it got to a point where I'm just like, we know he's gonna win. That's just the point.
What do we call them? We call them hunters.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. I think it's good. I'm not mad at Solo Leveling, but if someone was to say this ain't all that, you're not gonna get no argument from me.
Yeah. So I don't have a 2 or 3 yet, per se. But my number 1 spot. This might hurt you. I don't know if you dive into it. Now, let's get one thing straight. This anime, good. Manga, good. Fights, amazing. Okay, everything, the trifecta. What I don't like about it, characters, plot, power system. There's something else. I'll come back to me.
All right.
Back to me. This anime, and audience knows what it is. I dog on it every day. JJK. I
ain't mad at you.
Oh thank God. I thought you were gonna jump to the screen and choke the hell out of me.
Confusing ass JJK.
Thank you.
I wish someone could explain to me their power system.
Thank you.
That shit is confusing as hell. You need a master's degree in biology and
to understand what the hell domain expansion is.
Science to understand this shit.
Oh my God.
I
keep telling people I'm just like domain expansion. And some of y'all know this too. If you watch my Denji versus Yuji death battle, you would know how pissed I got because of how many times I've been saying throughout my life. I've been saying a domain expansion of JJK is just a damn pocket dimension. We're acting like they're so whenever I hear people,
I'll follow up with that. The same way how Solo Leveling took Hunter x Hunter's whole flow, JJK took Bleach's whole flow.
Oh, 100%. That was like the second JJK came out. I was like, this is just freaking Bleach.
This is Bleach. All of this is Bleach. Domains is a poor man's Bankai. I mean, the character design, it's all Bleach.
I even said this to my friend the other day. I said, look at the similarities between JJK and Bleach. Look at the script. Bleach, you got two big bads. The entire season, you got two big bads. You got Aizen.
Yeah.
And you got Yuhaba, aka Yowich. You got him. Aizen, the mastermind, the man behind the scenes. He orchestrates everything from beginning to end. He knows everything. Yowich, my man is he is the guy you don't want to mess with because he's a problem. You will knock your ass out if he has to. He's a problem. He's quite literally a dimensional problem. JJK, who we got? Sukuna and Kenjaku. Again, Kenjaku is just the Aizen of JJK.
Sukuna's whole look is taken from Grimjaw.
Thank you. Whenever I hear people praise the crap out of JJK, I'm like, JJK is good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good anime. They doing numbers right now. I will hold that.
You'll have to talk to Vic.
But at the same time, I'm like, we can't just brush under the. We can't just be saying things. Oh, JJK could body anyone in My Hero. Shut up. Because what you're saying sounds stupid.
I've had this argument on the podcast. Because they all love JJK. And they got Itadori beating Deku.
Whoa!
I ain't wrong with it.
Can we really just say that? Now we really just say that.
I'm not wrong with it at all. So I feel you. I ain't mad at you.
No, we really just say this because I remember when Death Battle released their Denji vs Yuji fight, everyone was so mad when I don't know if you watched Death Battles. I don't want to spoil anything.
I do. I haven't seen that one.
Oh crap!
It was cool.
Well, Yuji lost. Yuji lost.
Okay.
Right?
Good.
Everyone was like, "Thank you, good." Everyone was like, "Oh, why did Yuji?" They brought up Modulo Yuji and everything. How they talked about everything. And I'm just like, okay, yes, but they quite literally state that in JJK they have not achieved speeds that are greater than the normal speed they go. They haven't achieved it yet, and I'm like, y'all are getting mad at this, but they quite literally state that Denji was able to dodge an attack from a flagpole that was thrown from the moon.
Yeah.
Which, mind you, took 10 seconds to get to Earth. Seconds, not minutes, seconds. And he dodged it. If that's not a greater speed, I don't know what it is. And then some people are saying, "Oh, he's able to, why couldn't he just split Denji and thing?" I'm just like, well, you have to look at it from a greater scale. The only reason that shit worked on Megumi is because Megumi and Sukuna are two different. They're not. Sukuna's a soul. That's why it worked.
Yeah.
You try that shit on Denji, it's not gonna work because Denji and Pochita are two different beings. They're two physical beings. You can't get rid of it. And even if you did get rid of it, they quite literally state that Denji's connection with Pochita is so strong, he's still able to feel it. And I'm like, that's why whenever, like, people just say things like, oh, Gojo can be Goku. In what universe?
Yeah.
In what universe? Like,
I feel you.
It's so yeah. JJK,
I feel you.
in my opinion, is like number one.
Glazed.
Glaze is shit. So I'm not saying it's bad. It's just glazed as hell.
They glaze it.
Oh my god. Getting pissed me off. You're busy. Holy crap.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you at all. If you ever want to shit on JJK, you just hit me right up.
You said, JJK.
Yeah, they do. Can't say a bad word about JJK to them.
Vic, if you're peeping to this, I know you like some. He likes some of my posts. He likes some of the shit I do. If I post this, he gonna have some words for me to comment.
He will.
He's gonna have some words. Listen, I stand
He
by
will.
it though. I stand by it. Oh, anyways, y'all, this has been episode 3 of Decoding Nerdcore, season 4.
This was fun.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, JReelz, for coming on to this. If y'all want to check them out, again, Instagram down in the description below. Check out the Entertainment District. They have just as cool conversations as I do on this channel. And if y'all, again, I apologize for not dropping another Decoding Nerdcore for so long. I apologize, dearly. We're coming back with more. We're just, just trying to find more people to interview and stuff, right? But until then, if you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, hit up JReelz Instagram, hit up the Entertainment District, and where you guys at with the subs right now?
Oh, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. It was my idea to start the podcast, but Vic and Alicia run. They run the podcast. I just show up.
Oh, you should.
I just show up and talk and allow them to disagree with everything that I say and rage bait me.
That was very fun.
Yeah, that's it. I don't focus on none of the technical things. That is all of them.
Alright. Well, we don't know exactly how much subs they have, but y'all can do me a favor.
Find out. They have I keep saying they. We have 5.33k subscribers.
5.33. Y'all, can we get these guys to 10k?
We gotta get them 10. We gotta get us to 10. Why keep saying them? We gotta get us to 10.
I'm including you. I'm including you too. Them, you, and everything.
It's me. I keep saying them, but yeah, we gotta get us to 10k, man.
10k, y'all. 10k. Hey, listen, if y'all look at conversations I have on this channel, y'all will like them over there too. Trust me. They're good. I've been peeping into them for a minute still. They're really good people. Really good.
Thank you.
Give them 10k. 10k, y'all. 10k. Anyways, y'all, I'll catch y'all in the video. Stay blessed.